In today's fast-paced life, every individual is striving hard for winning tasks and shaping his dreams into a reality. But sometimes, even after consistent efforts and suffering hardships, it's very unfortunate to know that some people don't succeed in converting these dreams into a reality. Have you ever wondered why success evades you? The position of one's stars at the time of his birth decides on the good or bad phase of his life. To study this subject in great depth, astrologer Dr. D.G.PANDYA has sacrificed his life designing a color chart from which you can predict your fortune. First, let us know a bit about Dr. D.G.PANDYA and his contribution in the field of astrology. Dr. D.G.PANDYA is a great astrologer who has sacrificed his life in the research of SARVATOBHADRA Chakra, discovering the self-reading chart in astrology for the welfare of people. Academically, he pursued the degree of Bachelor's of Architecture in the year 1968 and also practiced architecture profession for a fair amount of time. At the age of 40, he met a great teacher, Dr. Ravindra Desai, who used SARVATOBHADRA Chakra to read human life readings successfully. Late Dr. Ravindra Desai was a great astrologer and was honored as a citizen of America during his visit there. He has great contribution in writing good astrology-related books and helping students of this subject. Dr. D.G.PANDYA has been awarded a gold medal in SARVATOBHADRA Chakra by Dr. Ravindra Desai through the respectable industrialist Shri Arvind Mafatlal. After a vast study in the subject of SARVATOBHADRA Chakra under the guidance of Dr. Ravindra Desai, Dr. D.G.PANDYA studied the subject of astrology for 25 long years. Study of astrology is mainly undertaken during the Brahma Muhurt, between 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. Dr. D.G.PANDYA pursued his efforts of learning this subject with only one aim: to make the subject of SARVATOBHADRA Chakra simpler for the astrologers and other people educated in the subject of astrology. Respectively, Dr. D.G.PANDYA, after consulting different prominent astrologers of Mumbai, converted the chart of SARVATOBHADRA Chakra into a simple Janma Kundali which symbolizes the planets in 9 different colors, Vedas in blue color and Drishtis in red color, defining the Vishwatari Mahadasha and Antardasha in the outer profile with the same colors of the planets. Thus, Dr. D.G.PANDYA has used his knowledge of architecture and innovatively scaled down the Janma Kundali as monthly self-life reading chart in 4 numbers, which shows the human life reading from birth to 108 years of his age. This is considered as a great contribution of an architect in the subject of astrology. Kinds of people. In astrology, it has been considered that there are 2 types of humans in this universe. Devgan are the people who are balanced in their behavior and responses on ethical grounds. They tend to have a valid justification to their actions and behavior. Generally, they tend to be constructive in their behavior. Another type of human is Rakshasgan, people whose behavior is unethical, with no valid justifications for their actions. Their aim is to get richer by destructive nature. 12 Rashis. Let's broadly look at the respective 12 Rashis and their characteristics. The Rashi falling first in the Rashi Chakra is Mesh. People with Mesh Rashi are known to pursue first-class education. No one comes close to Mesh Rashi people in the education aspect. They are dynamic, energetic, and have great daring. The Rashi Swami for Mesh is Mangal. This Rashi people are considered mentally, emotionally, and physically very strong. Moving ahead, the second Rashi is Vrishab. The symbolic representation of the Rashi is a bull. It is considered that people of this Rashi are very strong and are generally involved in doing physically demanding work. They are considered to be calm and stable personalities and are dependable and confident in achieving the goals of their life. The Swami of this Rashi is Shukra, which makes them physically strong and monetarily rich. Next Rashi that comes is Mithun, which is symbolically represented as twins, perfect combination of the male and female composites. The people with this Rashi are highly animated, jovial, tactful, witty, and diplomatic in their behavior. Though they are comparatively weak in their physical strength, the Swami of this Rashi being Budh, it makes them mentally very sharp. The said Rashi is then followed by Kark, symbolically represented as a crab, justifying its characteristics. An extremely sensitive person inside the hard outer shell. People with Kark Rashi are very trustworthy, famous, nationalistic and romantic. It is considered that national leaders are born with Kark Rashi. Kark Rashi people are considered to be one of the luckiest in the world. It is the independent Rashi of Chandra and is known as Chandra Rashi. This Rashi believes in the principle of slow and steady wins the race. The following Rashi in the Rashi Chakra is Sinha, which is symbolically represented as the king of the animals, the lion. The personality traits of people born under this Rashi are similar to that of a lion. They are master administrators, royal, well-behaved, noble, optimistic and romantic in their behavior. People with this Rashi are considered to be the second luckiest after the people with Kark Rashi. Swami of this Rashi is Surya. Next, that is the sixth Rashi, is Kanya, symbolically represented as a beautiful, attractive female icon. This Rashi believes in being content with whatever they have. They are disciplined, methodical, expressive of their thoughts and usually quiet. Swami of this Rashi is Buddha. The seventh Rashi is Tula, which is symbolically represented as an equilibrium, which defines that people of this Rashi are balanced. People of this Rashi are considered to be most social of all Rashis. They are aim-driven and consistent in their efforts. Swami of this Rashi is Shukra. The Rashis mentioned above are found to be luckier than people with the Rashis defined hereafter. The next Rashi we discuss is Vrushchik, which is symbolized as a scorpion, and it is advised to be careful while dealing with scorpions. The most remarkable quality about the scorpion's character is their tendency to use their strong emotional awareness to make their opponents weaker. Swami of this Rashi is Mangal. Then comes Dhanu Rashi, which is symbolically represented as a bow. A bow is helpful in aiming towards the target. Just like that, Dhanu Rashi people are very ambitious in nature and also hardworking and wish to convert their dreams into existence. Considered to be sharp and physically very healthy, the Swami of this Rashi is Guru, and all people with this Rashi are very spiritual. They are also independent, courageous, generous and nature-loving. Next is the Makar Rashi, which is symbolized by a crocodile. That itself highlights that people with Makar Rashi are rough. We know that crocodiles survive in water and marshy places. Just like that, people with Makar Rashi can survive in any part of the world. Swami of this Rashi is Shani. The second last Rashi being discussed is Kumbh and is represented as an individual holding a jar full of something like water which is hidden. Same way, these people are reserved and with sound experience of human life's ups and downs. They generally experience a hard childhood, as the Swami of the Rashi is Shani, who believes in benefiting the person after 30 years of age. The ups and downs in their life makes them feel unbalanced compared to the other Rashis. Lastly, Meen Rashi is symbolically represented as fishes. The symbol is made up of two fishes joined from behind that symbolizes great potential for joint ventures on any projects. These people are often religious, of sacrificing nature, sharp and believe in giving away. We can say that people with Vrushchik to Meen Rashi experience hardships in the early ages of their life, but bear great fruits to their later life. Planets. After having a brief understanding, let's focus at knowing the planets in detail. In astrology, it is considered that there are 7 main planets, and Rahu Ketu are not considered to be planets, but they are considered to be the representatives of any respective planets whom they are with. Surya and Chandra are considered to be the transparent planets, Pran Tattva, like Atma or Man. They are considered to be the most crucial elements, as everything in astrology revolves around these elements. Explaining about the planets, they are broadly categorized into 3 units. The first unit, it's in the childhood phase of the life, broadly influenced by Surya, Chandra and Buddha. Second unit, young age or adulthood, influenced by Mangal and Shukra. Third unit, Graha, that influences the old age phase of the life. Guru and Shani. Generally, people with strong Guru or Shani Graha have got a long life. Non-planets. Rahu and Ketu, both are Pap Graha. Rahu is considered to be Dhanvan. On other hand, Ketu is considered to be Buddhivan. They are non-planets but are representative of the Graha and also give power to the Grahas to show their influence over the Kundali Dharak in rotation. Ketu, ambition is created. Rahu develops greediness. When all the 7 Grahas are caught in between the reverse track Rahu and Ketu, such a period is called Kal Sarpa Yoga. They come up after 42 years of age. Chandra represents Jal Tattva, which in turn is the mind in our body. A stable mind is required for a good and prosperous life. Surya represents Agni Tattva, a self-lit planet considered to be the most important. Surya is known for illuminating people's work and making them famous, which results in monetary success. All other planets rotating around Surya are held by Surya's gravitational force. Budh represents Prithvi and Vayu Tattva. This Graha is closest to Surya. People influenced by this Graha are soft, intelligent and childlike. Shukra represents Jal, Prithvi and Vayu Tattva. People influenced by this Graha believe in granting practical knowledge and work with great physical strength. Mangal represents 75% Agni and 25% Jal Tattva. It characterizes strength. People influenced by this Graha are found to join the police force, the military, etc. People who are involved in physically demanding work. Mangal is not that rich. Mangal becomes active at 28 years and thereby marriage is often late. Guru represents 25% Agni and 75% Jal Tattva. Deep knowledge. People influenced by this Graha have a valid justification to what they say. It offers dual benefits, happiness as well as knowledge. Such people always benefit or help others in every aspect and are often found to be harmless. It is the largest planet in yellow color. Shani represents Prithvi and Vayu Tattva. Shani is a cold planet and people influenced by this Graha are generally blessed with great physical health. They are masters of practical knowledge and tend to learn with experience. Shani acts as a life judge. It gives justice to the karma that one has done in his life. Tarak. Let's throw some light on what is Tarak. Getting to know all these aspects will help understand the color chart. Tarak is floating. Chandra, with the help of the Tarak chart, teaches us to float and guides the Grahas to lead their paths. Janma Tarak, JIM. Based on our previous Pap and Punya, we get the results. Sampad Tarak, SPD. Give in excess, give more than needed. It is all for good and bad things both. Vipad Tarak, VPD. When this time starts, all the work happens with hidden mental tensions. Shem Tarak, KSH. It means Kalyan. This time is considered to be the happy time in one's life. In this time, a human is not selfish. He believes in enjoying the fruits of life by sharing. Pratyadi Tarak, PTR. During this phase, the mind is never sure of getting desired results. It is always in a state of dilemma. Sadhak Tarak, SDK. During this phase, one must engage in continuous efforts and sadhana to achieve results. Vad Tarak, VDH. This highlights the beginning of a new phase of life and results in being the turning point. Mitra Tarak, MT. During this phase, someone who is not closely related to you helps uplift your life significantly. Adhi Mitra Tarak, AMT. People who are not unknown, rather familiar to our lives from childhood, like brothers, sisters or close friends, tend to uplift one's life during this phase. Planet with respective colors. Let's understand the color assignment technique to respective planets in the color chart. It is shown as Chandra is symbolically colored white. The color of Chandra is made visible by off-white shades. Surya is symbolically colored Keshri or saffron. Budh is symbolically colored green. It gives small money in the form of commissions, leading to green lives. Shukra is symbolically colored blue. Shukra is represented by a diamond. Money-wise, life is happy. Shukra means liquid money and an enjoyable family life. Mangal is symbolically colored red. The planet represents physical strength, higher designations and posts. Guru is symbolically colored yellow. In Brahmand, Surya is symbolized in the yellow color. It gives huge money in form of commissions and grants an extremely healthy and long life. Shani is the biggest planet in Brahmand and is symbolized in dark grey color. Rahu is symbolically colored pink and helps you blossom in life. Ketu is symbolically colored purple or violet. It represents knowledge and anxiety. People influenced by Ketu are generally knowledgeable people. Nakshatra has got a NAADI strength and acts as per the order of the Tarak chart. Chandra, off-white. Respective nakshatra, Hasta HT, Rohini RO and Shravan SR in off-white. Surya, Keshri. Respective nakshatra, Uttar Falguni, UF, Uttar Shadha, US, Krutika, KR in Keshri. Shukra, blue. Respective nakshatra, Bharni, BH, Purva Falguni, PF and Purva Shadha, PS in blue. Ketu, purple or violet. Respective nakshatra, Ashwini, AS, Magha, MG and Mool nakshatra, MU in purple or violet. Budh, green. Respective nakshatra, Ashlesha, AH, Jeshtha, JY, Revati, RE in green. Shani, dark grey. Respective nakshatra, Pushya nakshatra, PU, Anuradha, AN and Uttar Bhadrapad, UB in dark grey. Guru, yellow. Respective nakshatra, Punarvasu, PN, Vishakha, VI and Purva Bhadrapad, PB in yellow. Rahu, pink. Respective nakshatra, Ardra, AD, Swati, SW, Shattarak, ST in pink. Mangal, red. Respective nakshatra, Mrukshiz, MR, Chitra, CH and Dhanishta, DH in red. Structure of the Sarvatobhadra Chakra. Understanding the structure of the Sarvatobhadra Chakra by knowing the design of the same, step by step, starting from the outer elements to the inner associated elements. Vishotari Mahadasha, along with the current English calendar. Vishotari Antardasha, according to the colors of the planet and represents January to December of every calendar year. House represents the start and the end of the respective house along with the Rashi. Current Nakshatra chart, symbolizing the current phase of the life by analyzing the position of the Nakshatra Lord in the chart. Naumansh chart gives the Charan Phal, the result. 12 Rashis. Naumansh Kundali in the middle of the chart, indicating the position of the planets in respective colors. Rules of the SARVATOBHADRA chart. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10 and 11 houses are considered to be the Shubh or auspicious houses, and the remaining houses start working after marriage in one's life. Now, let's get familiarized with NAADI. NAADI can be defined as the characteristics of the nakshatra which influence one's life by creating events in his life. NAADI is nothing but the effects of the self-lit stars in the nakshatra which create its own unique action in the form of good and bad events in one's life. The influence of those self-lit stars are as per the order of the moon in the Tarak chart, and finally as per the Charan Phal explained in the tabular chart provided in the CD. Following are the types of Nadis. Chand Nadi. Nakshatras representing this Nadi are Bharni, Kritika, Anuradha and Vishakha. Individuals who have got any planet positioned in Chand Nadi are ambitious and are expected to get fruits of life in large scale. Neer Nadi. Nakshatras representing this Nadi are Punarvasu, Uttar Falguni, Uttar Shadha and Purva Bhadrapad. Individuals who have got any planet positioned in Neer Nadi usually enjoy the benefits passed on to them by their forefathers in the form of property or other assets which serves as a ready possession for them. Amrut Nadi. Nakshatras representing this Nadi are Magha, Ashlesha, Shravan and Dhanishta. Individuals who have got any planet positioned in Amrut Nadi enjoy perks of life without many hassles or hardships. Jal Nadi. Nakshatras representing this Nadi are Pushya, Purva Falguni and Shravan. Individuals who have got any planet positioned in Jal Nadi enjoy benefits in the form of reserves that have been accumulated by others or elders. Saumya Nadi. Nakshatras representing this Nadi are Adhra, Hasta, Purva Shadha and Uttar Bhadrapad. Individuals who have got any planet positioned in Saumya Nadi are expected to enjoy satisfactory results even after putting in little efforts. Dahan Nadi. Nakshatras representing this Nadi are Mrug Shirsh, Chitra, Mool and Revati. Individuals who have got any planet positioned in Dahan Nadi face events in life which give them tremendous mental stress and worries, and these events leave a lasting impression on their minds. VAAT Nadi. Nakshatras representing this Nadi are Ashwini, Rohini, Swati and Jyeshtha. Individuals who have got any planet positioned in VAAT Nadi get surprising benefits through unexpected events. To know more regarding the Nadi and Navmansh Phal of the Sarvatobhadra Chakra, please refer to the given tabular chart provided in the CD. Astro Research Case Study. Let's discuss the case Kundali of Mr. Dhaval, born on 1st October 1985 at 11:45 p.m. for our better understanding about the color life reading chart. We can see the first house, which is considered to be the house of the body. In the structure of the Sarvatobhadra Chakra, we can see that all the stars of Mr. Dhaval are in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th and 11th house, representing progress in late life. In this case, the outer 7th department of the Sarvatobhadra Chakra says 03 Mithun. We can understand that the Lagna Rashi of Mr. Dhaval is Mithun. We also learned that the Lord of Mithun Rashi is Budh. We can identify in the Sarvatobhadra Chakra's outer 7th department, Budh, symbolized in green color, is lying in the 4th house, which is its own house. Again, as per the chart, We've already studied Budh is the Rashi Swami of 06, Kanya Rashi. We can highlight two main advantages of this scenario. They are: 1. Mercury is considered as a joint venture graha, but it is in its own Rashi, 06 Kanya Rashi, making him powerful. Number 2, we can see that Budh is in front of Surya in the 4th house, which symbolizes ready happiness, enjoying the profits without doing any direct efforts. Such kind of people can be considered to be the honest child of their parents. We can also find that the 05 Sinha Rashi is in the 3rd house. The house represents our bonding with our brothers. Mangal and Chakra are lying together in the 3rd house, which symbolizes self-achievement created by the brother has been ready fruits for Mr. Dhawan. Self-achievement of the brother can be setting up of the business, which would prove a ready business for Mr. Dhawan. His elder brother's guidance shall be helping him to run the business. Also, 08 Vrushchik Rashi is in the 6th house with Shani Graha. 6th house is considered as the house of a job. Shani is well known for giving practical knowledge, and Shani himself is lying in the Shatru house. Eventually, the scenario is like negative house with negative planet. The result is positive, as two negatives always make a positive. Machinery knowledge is in plenty with Mr. Dhawan, which is beneficial for his business endeavors. We know that the Swami of 08 Vrushchik Rashi is Mangal, and Mangal himself is found jointly attached with Chakra in the 3rd house, which helps us predict that he would get a boy child at the age of 28. 10. Makar Rashi is in the 8th house along with Guru. This scenario indicates the Dharak would have immense practical knowledge. Not necessary that he would possess any educational qualifications though. This yog also denotes that parents and elder people shall be guiding him in his life forever. This scenario indicates that Mr. Dhawan would start helping needy people for jobs from 32 years of age. 01 Mesh Rashi, which is in the 11th house with Chandra and Rahu, indicates that Mr. Dhawan is of a greedy nature, and his greed is being satisfied by Ketu lying in the 5th house. It can be predicted that from 35 years of age, Mr. Dhawan might get an opportunity to travel in foreign countries and work towards extending the business at an international level, and shall also enjoy a stable and balanced life. Please note that this case study has no connection with the real world. Hope that the basics about color life chart has been well explained. You could also refer to the documents provided with the CD to get an in-depth knowledge. For personal consultation, please book your appointment with Dr. D.G.Pandya.